Good morning, dear student. Myself, Miss Deepthi from DIPS Scrollbug. In today's lecture, we are going to continue SPL Chapter 4, the Union Executives. In previous lecture, we have discussed about the appointment powers of the President. In today's lecture, we are going to read about the legislative powers of the President, judicial power of the President, financial powers of the President, the emergency powers of the president's rule in a state. The legislative powers of the president. President exercised the following legislative powers. Number 1, he addressed the first session of the parliament after the election is over. After general election, when the elections is over, the Lok Sabha. There is a first session of the Lok Sabha. It will be addressed by the President of India. Number 2, he can dissolve the Lok Sabha and call for a joint session of the houses of the Parliament in case of deadlock. He can dissolve the Lok Sabha, but he can dissolve the Lok Sabha on the advice of Prime Minister only. And he can also call the joint session of Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha if there is a deadlock came on any issue in the Parliament House. Number 3, the most important legislative power is that a bill become a law only after his assistant. A bill is bill until it be signed by the President. Neither it will be a bill only. Number 4, he issues ordinance when the parliament is not in session. Where some emergency is there and we need some law we need it. So, and the parliament, as we know, the parliament has the power to make law, but parliament is not in the session. At that time, in that emergency, the president can issue an ordinance in the absence of parliament, and when the parliament session will start and the discussion will be there, if parliament feels that it is okay, that the ordinance passed by the president was good and applicable to the government, to the people, they can pass it and it will become a law itself. Next is the judicial power of the president. The president can pardon or reduce the punishment or grant pardon or if any person is sentenced to death and he or she appeal for forgiveness. This is a very important power, and we have heard about it. When a person gets a death sentence, and from all the courts, from High Court, from low, even those from the Supreme Court, that person appeals in front of the president regarding for the mercy or and if he feels that his that person should be person should be forgive, and his that sentence can be changed into a life imprisonment. He can do it, but most of the time he refused to do it. Number 2, he also appoints the Chief Justice and other judges of Supreme Court and the High Courts. He also appoints the Chief Justice of India and other judges of Supreme Court, as well as the High Court judges in the states also. The financial power of the President. Union budget is presented in the Parliament in the name of President. Money bills are introduced after consent of the President. The Finance Commission is appointed by the President after every 5 years. This is the money bill are introduced after the consent of the President. Money bill before the money bill could come to the floor of the Lok Sabha, it should be it brings to the concern of the President. And union budget, the budget session starts with the present in Parliament in the name of the President herself. The emergency powers of the President. When the when there is a threat to the state by a war or some external aggression or any internal rebellion take place, or in case of financial crisis, then an emergency for entire country is declared. Any emergency is there, whether it is the war situation is there, whether it is financial crisis is there, or rebellion take place, an internal rebellion take place. In that situation, president can declare emergency in entire country. The president of India declared the emergency on the advice of Union Cabinet. Union Cabinet give advice for regarding this to the president, and then he can do this. President's rule in the state. If a state does not run as per constitutional provisions, then the government is dismissed by the President of India. When there is a threat of law and order situation and the state government is unable to bring the situation under control, then the emergency is declared and the state is brought under the control of center. If the law and order the state government is not able to bring the law and order situation under his control, then the president declared emergency in that particular state. But this work also done by the advice of Prime Minister herself. If Prime Minister give his advice that it's this state's work is not law and order situation is very bad in that state, so the president will think about it and he will declare the emergency in that particular state. Vice President. The Vice President act as the President in the absence of President. If the President dies, and then Vice President take over as an interim in charge or as President. The Vice President is also Chairperson of Rajya Sabha. He is elected by the elected members of both houses of parliament. Both houses of parliament now here, Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha only. Whereas the president is elected by the elected members of Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and the Legislative Assembly of the state. So here only Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha choose elected members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha choose the Vice President of the country. The Vice President should be the citizen of India and must be 35 years old. And he has the same qualification. He needs same qualification to become a Vice President with what a President should have. He must be qualified to become a member of Rajya Sabha. But here, Lok Sabha, whereas the President should be qualified to become a member of Lok Sabha, whereas the Vice President should be qualified to become a member of Rajya Sabha. This is the main difference. His term period is 5 years and he can be removed before completing his tenure by a resolution passed by the Rajya Sabha. So as we know that President can be removed, but there is a process called impeachment. So impeachment is bring in the Lok Sabha itself, in the Lok Sabha only. Whereas the removal of the President, Vice President, that whole process is done in the Rajya Sabha itself. So this is another difference between the President election, the removal, and the Vice President removal. So that's it for the today's lecture. In next lecture, we are going to read about the Prime Minister and the Council of Ministers. Thank you very much. Stay at home and stay healthy. Thank you.